Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money football Friday edition, September the 23rd. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Got the whole kit and caboodle on today. Max Wagers, Bookie Blasters. I think Picks and Parlays up there too. I initially did the room. I made it in the Picks and Parlays room because I did Hidden Gems yesterday. And I created the room totally where I shouldn't have. That's what happens when you do some tough stuff late. And then I'm going to say this right at the beginning of the show because there'll be people here. Leave me a comment. So, is this just a woman thing, Tim? Like, somebody please explain women to me. I've only been with my wife, married 17 years. But yeah, I got an anniversary coming up next month. So that'll be, right? When I get my, I don't even know. Long time. 19 years, I think, been married. Forever. With her for 20-something years. Got a daughter. Please explain how when they get undressed, like everything is turned inside out, right? All the shirts are inside out, the pants are, everything is inside out. I do my laundry by myself. Shirts, they come out facing, and then it's like, well, why did you hang the stuff up inside out? Well, how do you take all your clothes off? They're inside out. Pants, socks, underwear, t-shirts. Even my son, maybe it's my wife's side of the family. Everything's inside out. I don't know, Tim. Tim, when you take your shirt off, don't do it on air.
No.
Isn't it when it goes to the laundry? I don't know.
No, it doesn't go inside out.
My son, same way. Everything's inside out. And they're like, oh, everything's inside out. Well, listen, I did your wash, bro. Put your clothes the normal way. I can't help you there. Please explain. Please, comments are wide open.
I got nothing.
Share with your wife, your sister, your mother. Call and ask. I need answers. I need answers to the whole inside out kind of stuff. I don't understand. I don't get it. I take my socks off. They're right side up. I just took them off when I'm in the house. I took them off. A nice clean floor. I took my socks off. They're not inside out. Anyway, sorry for that. Just frustrating. I don't get it. Like, subscribe, notification bell on. Please, when you take your clothes off, leave them normal. I don't know why you got to turn them inside out and ruin somebody's life who's doing your laundry. The steal is scrolling across the bottom. $31.20 for a week of plays if you want it. And if you don't, well, I know what to tell you. Bad luck for you. Let's get on it. So basically I say 1-1-1 in the video. Plus 2630, Major League Baseball, 193, 194. Overall, 191, 142 with the total. 60 and 34 because I did hit a favorite yesterday. A rarity. Will I get to 100 favorites this season? Who knows? We got 94 of them. 480 and 470 plus 2487. 473, 479 plus 805. Big difference. Again, shop around, people. Totals. And now with NFL, you got point spreads, college football point spreads. Half points, half runs, half whatevers. Goals. I don't know what it's going to be. But they add up. Plain and simple. 480 and 470 to 473 and 479. Big difference. Pushes to losses, pushes to wins, wins to, a loss to a push. I don't know. You'll learn. I'm trying to learn still. Long time betting. Just every day's a grind. Baseball today. Orioles under the 8. And see a 7.5 out here. When I did this last night, it was a 8. So sorry about that. Angels, Ohtani. I'm going to go run line. I know they don't ever score any runs, but I think they could gather something against Minnesota here. So plus 125, Ohtani on the hill. I'll take a shot there. And the D-backs, plus $1.50. They've gotten to Rodon a couple times. I like Rodon. Wish he was a Yankee. Wish they would have traded for him, and Jacques would have been a little better than having Montes on the IL. They know Monty, but I digress. Arizona, doggy today. I got him at a 159 earlier and a 154, but 150-ish sounds about right. College football. I lost my play yesterday on the dog Virginia Tech. What a pathetic offense there. And that was one, I'm going to tell you. So I did come in with Coastal as a lead. Again, the lean here, Coastal, Pittsburgh, and the over. Not mentioned here in the records because I said that's a lean. And I don't put the lean in there because that's like me saying in the chat here, we kind of like something. It's the same kind of thing. I didn't bet those games. the Virginia Tech line, and it was one of those. And again, this is like old school thinking. It's a lot different now, but like you have the ESPN game, everybody's pounding. Like the money was all over Westphal. The line did not move a bit. And I went with the dog, a bad dog for that. And well, I'll take a loss there. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Loser there in on my premium. But 11 and 12 here in the video, minus 210. Boise under today, 46.5. The teaser Tuesday. It's been up since Tuesday. Michigan, NC, and the Vols. And NFL 6-8 again. Pittsburgh and the over. They're not in here because it was just a lean. I put it up there and say, hey, you want to bet it? Knock yourself out. Maybe I should have used the over. I really like that over, but I did it. So I'm not going to come in and pretend I did. I said I liked it. I did not bet it. Just because you like something doesn't mean you bet it. And the Sunday teaser, again, that's Carolina plus 10, Texans 9.5, and the Jets 14.5. Again, they were from Tuesday. I know people come in and be like, you post lines that I can't get when you're some maniac. Like, fella, the lines are posted a week ago. That's what we put the bet out, So we're now waiting for the guys to come on and tell us who to bet on a Sunday at 12:54 or Saturday at 11:56 when they bring out some song guy never heard of. Say, hey, who do you like today? People want to bet him. What else we got going on? Premium, my best baseball plays up today. It's a one pack. Go get it. Listen, I know people are gonna do it. They're gonna buy the one game up there for $34.99. That's fine. I'll take $34.99 when you get a whole week for $31.20. But whatever, keep doing you, folks. That's been working out well for your sports betting. That's why you're collecting shopping carts at the supermarket for that extra quarter. I got that from. I want to use that. Tim, you ever see The Terminal with Tom Hanks? Where he's stuck in the terminal because his country's in civil war. No,
I don't think I have, no.
I like Tom Hanks. I enjoy his flicks, and he's like stuck in a terminal in New York, and so they won't let him leave. Anyway, he's pushed away like the little carts to get like the quarter out to go get some food at Burger King. I thought that was pretty funny. Anyway, that's a '90s movie. Actually, it might have been the 2000s movie. Usually, I like to go back to the '80s, but I did it. David, welcome. Good to see you. David's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you on a football Friday. What do we got going on here? Dodgers and Houston online. Hit the Browns in West Virginia last night. Nice wins there for you. And how about the late game theatrics in the Browns game to really push that to the over? It started a little higher, and just in case you had like an under 41, you thought you were safe. Nah. Let's have some tomfoolery on some pitchbacks for a late touchdown there for Cleveland. West Virginia, good win for you there. It was just a bad pick by me. It happens. What am I gonna do? Sometimes we lose. I'm the guy who actually loses some bets. I'm not not that TikTok, Twitter people who just win 90% of the time. That's not me. Real results here. Seriously, Tate, I don't understand. What do we put the shirt in? I don't get it. Any dogs today? Yeah, I got Arizona in the chat. Brio, where you at? Raven, how are you today? Answer what? Answer what? What are we please answer why people put the clothes inside out. I'm trying to figure it out. What do you got, Anthony? Syracuse. Double-digit favor over Virginia. And the funny thing is that Virginia quarterback's supposed to be pretty good. Really? And what do we get out of Syracuse here? Now, are they a defensive team like that? The game versus Purdue was what? Sailing to the under, and they had 50 points in the fourth quarter. I almost threw Syracuse out here, though. I do like the Cuse a little bit. And that's a team I was down on. I thought Babers, I think beginning of the year, I have my football book right here, so I should have it in here. Where is it? Syracuse under 4.5 wins. That's what I said for them today. And I put that out as a bet for myself. Not looking good. Fernando's in the house. Good morning. I've been told it gets clean. It gets it cleaner. How does it get it cleaner? I don't want your clothes inside out because the inside could get dirty. I understand what I'm saying. I don't understand. Nathan. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I take the shirt off, it comes off, it's logo on the outside. Q's first half. Noisy State. You like Noisy State today? I got the under in the chat here, right? We got the under posted in the chat here. just because that Boise offense looked terrible. And, well, listen, I don't know what kind of football they play down in the land of enchantment, but it's not scoring conducive. Yanks run line. I get it with Cole on the hill, right? It's Rich Hill going for Boston, a nice 4 inning guy, but Cole gives up a couple runs. Right here, let's get the Devers and Judge home run props out today. But I was looking for that, and then I got sidetracked with my laundry because I do have one. I did throw up a football same game for Sunday, St. Brown and Jefferson and Minnesota game for 232. I was going to add a couple others and a couple props today. I just did not. So unfortunately, I apologize for that. I had some stuff I was looking at, but again, it's I forgot to throw them in the chat. But Devers home run you want to look at? It's got 6 homers versus Cole. So Nathan likes Boise State as well. Richie P's in the house. Welcome, Richie. Go, my guy Pounded does some baseball cards too. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. Lots of big favorites lost yesterday. Yeah. Listen, I had who did I have yesterday? I mean, I didn't have big faves. I had the Reds and Boston as dogs yesterday. So didn't work out for me with the Fays going down. Who does that? What made you ask this? I was just finishing up my kids' laundry. So I'm like, why is everything like inside out? Who does that? First week. Thank you, Fernando. Need some wins. We got a big weekend lined up here. Don't worry about that. Big weekend ahead. Thank you for buying 31.20. You can't go wrong for $31. I don't understand. So I'm going to be adding. I do have college football up for tomorrow, obviously, and I got some the free plays, but that'll be more for Saturday college football because I got to get all the picks and parlays and bookie blast for people to come to the midday money show on a Saturday at 11:30. Do I like Nevada Air Force under the 47, Brandon? After last week's Air Force game, I got to say, I was thinking about taking Air Force here, believe it or not. What worries me here a bit is that they do have, I believe, Navy on deck for Air Force. So, not that it's a look ahead in the sense that it's a game. And here's, you want to jump on an early under. Get on that puppy because Navy Air Force totals, they just go under like nobody's business there. But in this one here, last year we saw a wild game, 41-39 and no tier. We got a 50-plus game before that. So I want to say Air Force coming into the Wyoming game had been an over team. I had the over. I had Wyoming in the over thinking it'll be like 35-20. I'd get some kind of backdoor look there. So I kind of like Air Force. I kind of like the over. But again, I don't know. Are they just going to kind of go through it just to get to Navy healthy? I mean, it's basically a 25-point line with a doubled up total. We saw this yesterday with Illinois, right? Illinois was laying a big chunk. And they won 31-0 easy under. So are we expecting the same here, a 30-0 win by the Falcons? Just a no, for me, Brandon, it's a no play. I did like Boise under more, but this one I'm going to stay away from. KC Mariners like the over. I like the over there. Hey, Dave, any thoughts on the Sox today? Yeah, I like Giolito, believe it or not. I know they've dropped 3 in a row. I don't know. I'm going to go run line there. I don't want to lay a big chunk with him. He hasn't been good, but still Detroit. Show some pride at home. You just got swept. Your season's possibly, for all intents and purposes, it's probably over, right? But pad the stats at home. Go out on a winning note here. Cuse and Virginia. I kind of like the Cuse. I'm with Anthony there. He brought up the Cuse at 9.5, 10. I kind of like the Cuse there. Again, this is a team I said under for the season, but the defense is turned. I don't say it's turned around, but it kind of, when you start winning a couple games, you get that kind of little momentum. And here comes Virginia, who's not a good team for me. I mean, people love the quarterback. I don't know why, but I'll lay with the Q's here. Air Force. Again, I'm not loving that game tonight. Yeah, last week's game weird, and think about Wyoming, right? We had the under in that Illinois game. Like, man, Wyoming's gonna be bad. New offensive line. They lost their best player, playmaker left. And then I said, let's get them next week though. +2, a home dog in Tulsa. Then it went to 6. I'm like, all right, I got to stay away from this. What am I missing here? Is it that bad of an overreaction? They win that game. Then they go a huge upset there against Air Force. These guys are a tough little bunch. But Air Force, to me, it's just a no play with Navy on deck. Much bigger game on deck for them. Yes. Get on that early. Get on that under because it's going to come crashing down. It's going to open at like 38 or something. Rockies run line against Mania. Why not? That guy gives up runs. And Cleveland, what do we got here for the Tribe? John Gray on the hill. Gray he didn't have a bad year for Texas. I mean, him and not many wins, but decent. Cleveland's playing well, right? It's at that point you kind of take a little plus money. Going UVA team total under. Yes, I could do that. Nathan likes KC over Seattle with Brady Singer. How about over Dodger St. Louis, 8 runs today? Haney and Katana. I'm going to say no. What do we got here for them? I'm going under. Dodgers are an under team because they're pitching so good. So, and St. Louis has gone under too. Look at the numbers here. They've got under 7 to 10. Under, please. Astros and Baltimore. I like the under here. I got an 8. You almost want to take a flyer on Baltimore here as a dog, just because Houston's locked in. Maybe they start resting a couple guys here and there. Baltimore's still kind of fighting for their lives. So you want to go dog? I'll go dog there. Okay, I'm not betting. I got the under. Is all I got there with those two pitchers. NCAA Survivor is done already. All right. You said that. Who'd you have? CC or West Va? Jennifer's in the house. Good to see you, Jennifer. It's been a bit.
He had Illinois.
Oh, Illinois over Chattanooga. Oh, that's right. 31-0. Boise first half, Air Force first half, Syracuse first half parlay. Parlaying up all the faves. I'm not going to say no to that. They all should take care of business. But the Boise one's my least favorite. They have not looked good at all. Do I want to lay a chunk with them? I don't care how bad New Mexico is. Or excuse me, they got UTEP. I thought they were playing New Mexico State today. I was messed up on my games. Because UTEP, New Mexico State, New Mexico are a trifecta of ugliness when it comes to offense. So I apologize for that. I was not looking at the game when we're talking about.
No, we get the marquee matchup with New Mexico State against Hawaii.
Yeah, I messed up. I thought that. Why do I thought it was that game? I apologize, but I don't know. Boise again. Do I want to lay that after what I've seen out of them? Not particularly. Air Force and Syracuse, 2 teams I could get behind. Cubbies today. Here comes Elliott. What do they got? Some kind of lefty angle going here? Javi and Bryce Wilson. I kind of like the Pirates again. And how have you been, my friend? Good to see you. Astros for $1 million. There you go. That's kind of why I like the Orioles today, because I think everybody's going to just bet the Astros, and I think they're going to have a loss or two coming down the stretch. Tim, just take over for a second. I got to do something.
Okay, sounds good. I'm on the Baltimore Orioles, so that's one of the plays that me and Nick actually both agreed on. So Baltimore for me. I've been cashing on the Guardians. They've been and the Cubs. The Cubs have been winning. I really haven't been paying attention to their games because they don't really do anything right now. Yeah, they've won 6 out of 10. They've won 2 straight. Then a little bit of a rough stretch. I don't know. I'm choosing to not go after teams that don't care. And the Cubs are a team that doesn't care. Yankees sweep the Red Sox. I don't know, because at this point, true, the Yankees they clinched their playoff spot last night. against the Red Sox. But in terms of division, they have a lucky number of 6. So that they need to start. I need to win, say 3 or 4 more games with a couple of Toronto losses. I don't know. That just seems like I don't know about Yankees in this series just right now. Especially after the Yankees clinch, I could see them start to sit people. So we'll see with that. Strongest Nerfy. Strongest Nerfy. Why not the Houston game? Urquidy and Dean Kramer. I kind of like that one. Maybe the Mets game with Bassett and Cole Irving. Maybe how about the Cardinals Dodgers game? I don't really do Nerfies, but that's just kind of where I would lean. Because you kind of lean toward where you would have it under. So I don't know. Those would be my couple of leans, but I'm not really going after it. Over in the Rangers game. What do we got for that one? Who do they get? Rangers and Cleveland. Maybe. I know Cody Martin. Cody Martin hasn't been bad. I know everybody sees him. He's pitched 4 games this year. He's allowed 4 earned runs in 15 2/3 innings. Yeah, I know, right? Cody Martin hasn't been bad this year. I don't know.
Cody Bellinger's been terrible, though. We know that.
Well, yeah, I mean, do we really expect anything from him this year?
I expected an MVP. I got a dime on that. That would have been nice. Nice payout there. Would have been a good one. Where is my Cody Bellinger tickets? Where are those at? I think, did I throw them out already?
In the garbage or in a
probably.
Fire pit?
A lot of times I save a bunch of my stuff of the old losers. As in case I get like audited down the road. I'm like, look at this. This is like $10,000 of crap right here. Where is Cody? So apparently it's a Fort Bend Fair Day here in my neck of the woods. So the daughter is going out with her little friends, and when the mom's is picking them up, she's got a 5-pack of kids she's taking. I'm like, ooh. So I was like, have fun. I said, probably not gonna be a long day. It's like usually, Texas, it's 100 degrees already at 11 o'clock in the morning. Over on the Rangers game in the Yanks. Did you talk about this one, Tim, or no? You just popped this up.
I just popped it up. I talked about the Rangers game. I said not really because Cody Martin's been decent this year. I did not get to the Yankee game. I would lean over in the Yankee game just because Yankees hit against. Boston hits against Cole, and you get Rich Hill on the opposite side. So
yes, yeah. All righty. So let's move on from that puppy there. Markel's in the house. Think about taking the Guardians of the Galaxy money line. What do you think about Guardians of the Galaxy? Anyway,
I'm a big fan of Groot. I really do like. I do like Groot. I have about 5 of them on my desk, but that's not the point.
I mean, you're getting plus money with a team who's playing really well right now, so I can't say no to taking that with Cleveland, right? Richard says Tampa owes Phillies A's. Why not? Why not? You have the O's. I already said why we kind of like. You got Aaron Nola versus Jake Odorizzi. Sure. Tampa Bay and the A's. So I thought about doing Mets run line here, believe it or not, Tim. You'd appreciate that. So I thought about that. So I got as much as I like Irvin's home numbers. And then listen, you got Springs, who's pretty solid at home. Why not? I get it. What is that line with Tampa Bay? Are they a 150 fade there? Huh?
Yeah,
wow.
right. Because it's Mitch White on the other side.
Yeah. Yep. Rays and Jays kind of lean on Tampa Bay there. Elliot says a Nerfy. I'm down for the Nerfies in every single game because, and I repeat myself for the new people here, these are your best people, your best pitchers, right, on your staff, your starting pitcher. If you can't get 3 outs, I don't know what the problem is. So Nerfies all the time for me. But I don't lay them because they're crazy juiced, and I just like my juice squeezed freshly as an orange juice. Little pulpy. Tate the grade. Higgs at 10, Michigan first half -10 and 17.5 for the game. I do like the Wolverines tomorrow. I bet them. I got bad numbers on Michigan tomorrow. I got 16.5 and 19. So I got 2 varying numbers at the opening number there. Brandon, I came back. I appreciate Brandon. You should come back. I don't know why you wouldn't come back. Elliot V, how's your wife Kelly? Who's your wife? I didn't even know Elliot was married. Next week, look at the Penn State Pops. We got to get them over because they lay an egg. Yeah. What do you mean? They lay one egg every season? They were 11-11 the last 2 years. So they've definitely laid some eggs. Good game to stay up, Baltimore and Houston. Again, I got the under here because I think we got two decent pitchers. If you're looking for a side, I would just lean to Orioles because, one, I don't know what the lineup is for Houston today, if they're rest of guys, but they're kind of locked in. I don't know if they're going to come out. Like, do you want to rest the guy a little bit? You know, the O's are still fighting. As far out as they are, they still got a little bit of life. They want to be 500 for the year. That's just my take. Again, did not bet a side in that game. Markel agrees to stay off of Orioles Houston. Mets run line, says Nathan. I kind of like it. Nathan agrees with Markel. He says, thank you. Maybe I'll just stay off the game. I'm take some of Sean's advice and, not bet something because it's in front of me. Air Force team total over. I kind of like it, Benny. I like Air Force's team. I thought last week they'd score 35. Did not happen. Hurt the over there. I mean, didn't hope we had Wyoming were nice, but my thought on this, though, really why I didn't play it is with Navy on deck. I don't know if we're getting a full. I shouldn't say that because a bad loss like that, where you probably should have ran the table, like you were going to be favored in every game. You lose something like that as a big double-digit fave. Maybe they run roughshod here and be like, we got to get back on track. Let's take care of business and they win this, 40-17 or something. Just. Again, not really interested. I do lean Air Force for the game, though. Team total, sure. I think they should beat up Nevada. A Marlins Nerfy alert. Against the Nats. Gray's been bad down the stretch. But, I mean, what am I going to do here with these guys? Who's pitching for Miami? I got to get a let me pull up the
It
matchup
looks like
here.
TBD is pitching according to covers.
Dude, that guy's everywhere. I saw him.
Yeah, he's really good. Except for he always gets pulled right before the game starts. It looks like Braxton Garrett is the projected pitcher for Miami according to RotoWire.
I mean, I would just take the Nats. I mean, Reggie. So we have Josiah Gray and a undecided pitcher versus two of the worst teams in baseball.
Stop it. Get some help.
And that's that. There's nothing else to say to that game. Elliot says the Phillies today. Wow, this is like this jumped all over the place. What happened here? He gets. All right. Tim, should I take Tampa Bay? We kind of like Tampa Bay, but it's a 150. That's kind of high for our liking.
I like the over. I think Mitch White gets hit. And Springs gets hit a little bit too. I like the over.
What's it, 7? 7.5? The flat 7. Huh? A juicy 7 too. Over. It's a 120, 130 over too. Wow. Just purchased. Thanks, Don. Appreciate it. Listen, it's the best $31 you'll spend. White Sox run line. I think I'm going to take that. I'm going to get back to Giolito. I mean, Giolito is having a bad year. The whole Sox team's terrible. But run line here, show some pride at home. In the garbage, seriously, Nate. I mean, I always put a bunch of my losers all together, and I got a bunch of loser tickets. But gonna have some winners too. Had that Ohtani MVP workout last year at 30-1 for everybody. I'm sure nobody bet it because, man, you can't bet a Sunday game ahead of time because you're worried about Tuesday NBA. So there's no way you locked up for 5 months. Yeah, they're bad, Elliot. Cody Belcher used to roll some blunts. What happened to this guy? Holy cow. Guy looked awesome. I was ready for a huge year. Take the Bombers today. I mean, listen, this is my play today up on the site, so go find it. Buy a week and you'll get to that game and 40 others. I'm glad you came back, Brandon. Why wouldn't you come back? Why wouldn't you come back? We give out free picks. We make you laugh. It's a fun show. What's the problem here? Brew Crew, fade of Mike Miner. That's, you know what? I had the Reds yesterday. I can't come back with the Reds today with Mike Miner. Can't do it. You guys ever mess with CFL? Tim brings in a little CFL from his brother, leaning Hamilton with the over. Tim, anything?
Nick's on the over today, and he blindly bets Hamilton first half every single week because they always come out quick and then they always lose. So
There you go.
There you go. Hamilton first half in the over if you're betting.
The Hammies. They tried to stray me away from Phillies yesterday. Glad I stuck with Phillies first 5. Ray's laughing at something. Probably something I said. Jennifer, A's winning against the Mets, maybe under, but Bissett is returning to play his old team. I kind of like the Mets run line. Almost used it today. Almost used the run line Metropolitans. Phillies today. It's Odorizzi, of course. I'm not going to say bet Jake Odorizzi. Tigers, trash Sox. The White Sox are bad, yes. This got swept. What am I doing this weekend? Well, my daughter and her friends, a gaggle of preteens, just went over to a Fort Bend Fair Day, whatever. You got to love, like, it's a fair. They closed schools down. Half day yesterday, off today. It's like, it's a fair. Apparently, my son was telling me, like, what's up with this fair thing? He's like, apparently people bring out their prize cows and stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Who knows what the heck? I'm still new down here. I don't know. I'm just looking for some good places to eat. Some friends. The hardest thing about being down here, Brandon, let me tell you. So